It is my humble appeal to the Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Yao Ose Aduchum. This is my humble appeal to you. I know you've been doing it. I know you are doing very well. I mean, first minister in this government who has been promoted from deputy minister to substantive minister. So this is my humble appeal to you. I know this hasn't come to your doorstep, but I stand to be corrected if it has. Please, we are on our knee, calling on you. This is not, I call it an eyesore. I'll call it an eyesore. Please, looking at these children, innocent ones, looking at, I know the Ministry of Education use the same skill or the WAHEC to measure all the schools in this country, whereas others have a very good environment, a conducive environment of learning. And looking at these children who are also coming up to sit the same exams, that is a BEC. How are they going to make it? How are they, anybody who is listening to me, anybody who is watching this video, please.
Land on which the Accra Sempe Basic School is situated is said to belong to the Methodist Church, as the land was relegated following a letter they received to head of the Sempe Old Student Association. The land, which was released for the operation of the school for just 2 years from 2014 to 2016, which had expired 5 years ago, however, students are yet to vacate the land, as the new school project they had to relocate to is yet to be completed since 2016. The president of the Accra Sempe Basic School Old Student Association, Reverend Nee John Gershon, has been speaking to ADOA News.
We've been into this for a very long time. The reason why the thing has delayed, we got to know that the work was delayed for a long time. And because of that, the grant that came was taken back. When the people came to come and see what has happened, things had not been done since 2016. And because the things had not been done, they took the money away. So we are now organizing to see how we can raise money to complete the new place. Yes. So we got in touch with the new mayor, we got in touch with the chiefs, and then they came to see the place, and they said they are going to put their heads together and let government know how far we have gone. Since 2016.
So you've been here for how many years now?
We came here in 2013, 2014, and the AMA, because of the way they work, the landowners said that they were not going to work with the AMA. So we, the old students, with our letterhead, wrote a letter assuring the Methodist school that we will be here for 2 years. Then after 2 years, by that time the school had been completed. But the thing didn't start early. And so even now, the Methodist school, they want their land. And they've been chasing that because we wrote a letter to make sure that we get this land. And then we made sure that this place was done in a way that we could live here anytime.
He outlines some challenges faced by the school, especially when it rains.
A lot of challenges when it rains. I thought that because of the way we had to build this place very fast with the AMA, certain things were not done properly. So where they feed, the feeding place, where those who sell things, I think that was not done very well. So when it rains, it goes into some of the classrooms. If you see the windows, we don't have what it takes to block the windy rain from entering. So sometimes we get those problems. So we've been praying that we can finish and then move them very early. Sometimes the old students have been raising funds to support them. For these tables and chairs, the old students brought them to them. Then some few years ago, we began the JSS. And with the JSS, they didn't have certain things. So we had to raise funds, get some books, get certain logistics for the JSS. So the first batch of JSS completed just last Last term, yes. Okay. So we are believing that they will go to school and then come back, and then we can let the world know that at least we have been able to get the GSS going.
However, Mr. Gershon noted the lasting solution to these problems is the completion of the new school project, which had been abandoned.
We want to make sure that the new school is completed. The children will get a very good environment. When we were here in the 50s, it was the first government school in the country. So we had all the facilities. It was the first government school. We used to have a band, and a lot of people like it. A lot of schools in this area imitated us because they realized that we were an elite school. But today, when you come back, it is not so good. So we are praying that the government will make sure that the school is completed, then we can move them, and we are also willing to support. As all students, we are willing to support.
During a tour of the school, it was an eyesore situation, as the current state of the school is nothing to write home about. The temporary structure, we are told, was solely constructed to last for 2 years, in awaiting the completion of the new building. This is what a food vendor had to say about the situation.
Manya for no pine be school now. Many by church and blame my be mancha make a lawyers number 2 be an American Bawa. Wawa canteen, Yanin one and one day in Wabacho. Square fair ho. Be an away you chocho. Madani now mobile, make our bote class air comemi. Kajanaka Wabasu. Well, panya fight or no pie. Or MP Vampi Bono or Fane. Then she calls a beef, a mu yabia mawabu. On walk up and walk off a bien, she be an fancy way be. The Kajan account where they say, what about modern way at the Moya Hemo was so community were concerned. When way at the Moya, walk our best, Nambanya was said, Jackabian editor, some will be a hair. Wakajam a Belegban war banal lock here, Nimba Wabaya.
Meanwhile, this is the current state of the new building. Numo Diaka, whilst calling on government, also called on Gadangbe's in the diaspora to equally aid in the completion of their Sempe school regardless of political affiliation.
I'm using this opportunity to appeal to the Gadangbe diaspora and some other people that we shouldn't only look at government. Government is not the only person to do things for us. We can always do things for ourselves. When you go to other regions, I mean, people who are well-to-do, they are helping their community. So why not in our community?
He subsequently made some donations to the kids to commemorate the Easter vacation.